Cześć, jestem Grajcin. Dzisiaj zagramy sobie w grę Life is Strange. Jest to gra już, która ma już swoje lata, ale jakoś nigdy się za nią nie wziąłem. Także najwyższy czas, bo w tej grze można wpływać na fabułę, a to jeden z moich ulubionych elementów w grach. No, więc zaczynamy. Gruba impreza była. Zaczynamy.
Where am I? What's happening?
Tak to jest, jak się zachla.
How did I get here? And where is here?
Może narkotyki.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Idziemy do Lighthouse'a. Tornado. Ale duże.
Holy shit.
Wydawało mi się, że taka bardziej zwyczajna gra będzie.
Whoa,
Aha, to był sen.
that
Dobrze.
was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black
didn't
and white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus,
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
Ojej,
children.
Hermiona.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, shh, shh,
Klasowa
shh.
Lizuska.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy?
Czemu gruby
obvious?
siedzi tyłem?
What if Arbus chose
To
to
jest
capture people
dyskryminacja.
at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria.
Trzymaj
He
LTM.
captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse. And both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like
Nie
Cocteau,
rozumiem.
he was a
Przytrzymaj
true
LTM.
Renaissance man.
No trzymam.
And his famous self-portraits are famous
Przeciągnij
early
myszką w
examples of that
kierunku
truly awful
spójrz.
word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie.
Co to jest kierunek
And it's a great
spójrz?
tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
If anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self? Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this
Typowa
or not,
zagrywka.
Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave
Dobra,
portraits a
Hermiona,
sharp,
cicho tam.
reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very
Smutał.
good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Patrzcie, jaka
Victoria
lizuska.
doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning in a photo. So, you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world. Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody.
Wydaje mi się, że coś tu jest zbugowane z
I only want to share whatever gifts I have.
klikalnością. Jak się tak odwrócę, to mam napis papierowa kulka, ale tak to już mi znika.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge. Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
O, jesteś chyba niewyspana.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure. Let's talk later, Max.
Ja mam coś zbugowanego tutaj.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most... I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Pewnie tak jest.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
A, podoba się jej.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets... You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Ej, to ta latarnia z początku.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Ja nie wiem, co klikam, nie?
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying on
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute?
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Because Max wants everybody to see how good she is.
She plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
No trochę wyglądasz na taką zmarnowaną Max.
She's so fucking shy.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Zaginiona Rachel Amber, 19
To
lat.
all of you American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies.
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
Shiny smiles and plastic
Aha, czyli to są przepsiły od
I
Wiktorii.
wish
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
Zawsze w każdym amerykańskim filmie są 3. Jedna ta najbardziej zła dziewczyna i 2 jej podlizujące się jej kumpele. Z reguły brzydsze, żeby ona mogła się wydawać przy nich ładniejsza, tak sobie wybierają.
I cry sometimes walking around my own place, wondering
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
talking about her own place, somewhere around
Tego gościa też bym chciał jakoś zobaczyć. No, teraz mi się pojawiło.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
hard to complain. That's when I fly.
Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin.
Poznać dzieciaki z naszej klasy. Tutaj.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Ale to jest irytujące, trzeba pod jakimś kątem się ustawić, żeby się pojawiły te interakcje.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to
Daniel, chyba ten troll, który zapomniał, że już nie jest w internecie.
American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you, driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
To all of you American girls in
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Tego Logana możemy zlurkować.
girls like dollies with shiny smiles and plastic bodies.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
An American girlfriend.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
I cry sometimes walking
Good thing I left my AK at home.
my own place.
Gun Free Zone. Jeżeli w szkole jest Gun Free Zone, to na pewno będzie jakaś strzelanina.
Out of her own place, somewhere around the mountain.
Bo tam przestępców nie ma kto powstrzymać.
Try her fountain till she got tired to complain.
Plakat z zaginionym już był.
That's when I fly.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass. Figures Juliet will be dating Zachary, jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club. There's Juliet from my dorm, yet another Vortex Club disciple.
Co to za ten klub Vortex? Tego już nie wiem jak zdurkować, bo nic się nie pojawi. O, tutaj coś było. Trevor.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine
Masakra.
a world
Do
without
następnego odcinka
He's
spróbuję
cute. I like
poszukać, czy
Skaterboy.
da się to jakoś naprawić.
Too bad they don't like me.
be part of the world around you. Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
To all of you American girls in the movies,
Wszystkich
no
poznałem.
one can tell where your heart is.
I need to go splash some water on my face and freshen up first.
A, zapomniałem, że miałem się łazienki.
With shiny smiles and plastic buddies.
To jest dyrektor.
I wish I had
Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
Bathrooms w tę stronę. Jeszcze tam.
God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him.
walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own place, somewhere around the mountains. No one could dry
Bathrooms
her
w lewo.
fountain
A to, a
till
może
she
tutaj?
got tired to complain.
Tutaj.
That's when I fly to the wide land, to your land.
Empty, good. Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me.
O! Lustro w grze, dobrze odbijające. Wcale nie jest łatwo tak zrobić, dlatego rzadko jest spotykane. Ale tu się postarali.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Nie, spanie na lekcji to w sumie normalne.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Co robi facet w damskiej ubikacji?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school.
Pomyliłeś
If I
ubikację,
wanted, I
stary.
could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this, bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
O, jak się obróciło wszystko.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
No ale co, no ona napadła na niego. No ale
Wow.
też,
What the fuck?
żeby strzelać od razu.
How can that
Też
be?
pojebany typek.
I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
To wszystko to był sen?
These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
Ile ona spała na tej lekcji?
to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's
Oh.
phone rings, this is real.
Jak dzień świstaka.
Can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured
Niech się
the human
dzień
condition in
powtórzył.
black and white?
No fajna
Okay,
akcja.
if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Lubię takie tematy.
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the.
Przytrzymaj P, aby cofać czas. Ona umie cofać czas, ale zajebiście.
I did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human condition
time
in black
machine.
and white? Anybody?
Dobra, to teraz wracamy zabić
Max,
Hitlera.
don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of
Max.
hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie, Jefferson
She saw
asked me a
humanity
question.
tortured, right?
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of
What is going
desperation.
on? Nothing has
And
moved
any
at
one of
all.
you could do that to me.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work.
Still the
I
same
prefer
stupid picture.
Robert Frank.
So everything seems the same as before.
He captured the essence of post-war beat America, and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era.
My pencil case is
But a
still in the
beauty
same
and struggle.
place.
You don't have beauty without a beat, which
Jak teraz
explains why
podnieść ten
Frank was
aparat,
Kerouac's
jeżeli mi się nie
photographic muse,
pojawia
and both were the
znaczek
great chroniclers
interakcji?
of the 1950s. Well, We've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self...
Jak daleko możemy się cofnąć? Kurczę, ale chciałbym mieć taką moc. Zrobi się coś głupiego, cofamy czas i wszystko git. Możemy zrobić coś fajnego.
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria.
O, na chybił
Why
trafił,
Arbus?
coś tam
Because of
kliknąłem.
her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted.
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
Couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
No, ona już to słyszała. Ale nie pamięta odpowiedzi chyba.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
used
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people. Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features.
To jest zajebista
You
moc.
can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of Evan. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria. I
Czyli
see you
teraz-
next, Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Aha, to zdjęcie.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you. Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning in a photo, so you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
No trochę oszukuje tutaj w sumie.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Daniel!
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's like...
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I
Teraz
shredded my
motylek.
photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Wtedy zyskała moce. To może być efekt motyla bardziej, a nie dzień świstaka.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening. No, he has a gun. I should do something else.
Hella more trouble for this than drugs. Trouble for this than drugs.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your
I
punk
need a
ass
hammer to
with
break it open.
Get away from me, psycho!
Oh,
Holy shit, I can't let this happen.
A,
If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
potrzebuję młotka.
don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh, shit! No, 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 no!
Than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No way!
Zdążyłem.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
Skorzystałaś z
Do
swoich
not
mocy we właściwym
freak
celu.
out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Jaki typ?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
No właśnie. Kurde, ochroniarza się zachowuje jak jakiś emerytowany generał.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Donieść. Ja nie wiem, co ona powie. Może powiedzieć, że była świadkiem tej broni, ale...
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Kurde, ale nie mam
he was in
dowodów
the
tak
bathroom
właściwie.
talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family.
No, tacy są
And
najbardziej
one of
podejrzani.
Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
Tak, zmienię, bo ja myślę, że to trochę przypał będzie, bo nie mam żadnych dowodów. Może mi to skomplikować sprawy.
You look a little stressed out.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that team toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Nie, na razie jeszcze nie. Może później będziemy mieć coś lepszego na niego i wtedy.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Okay.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
I wydaje mi się, że dzięki tym kamerom mógłbym jakieś dowody mieć. Co to się dzieje? A to jest jakiś ich chłopak chyba. Warren. No, urodziny dzisiaj ma? Nie, to jest stare.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive. Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
Spoko był ten nauczyciel w sumie.
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
O, jest sławny.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell Hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
No, jesteście małymi dziewczynkami. Tak nie wolno.
No way. You can get him so busted. And he's not going to mess around with a student.
That's what you think.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him.
No to chyba ta,
I
co
heard that from a
zaginęła.
good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
A ta dziewczyna blondyna to chyba jest ta sama, co tutaj leży. Albo podobna.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi Max. Could I ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook though.
O nie, bo będzie sobie fapał do tego rysunku.
I'd rather not, Daniel. Not that I don't want you to.
Never mind. I guess you would be too ashamed. Now, I have to get back to my drawing.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Thrash? You mean stage diving, or...?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Aha, a to mogę cofnąć.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max.
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max.
Oh yeah?
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Nie rozumiem. Dobra, olewamy gościa. I tak go nie lubię.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
Jasne, że wiem.
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Step back.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
Aha. Teraz mogę jej dogadać.
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess.
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO.
Jaka specka.
Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
Bo
I
umiem
love
cofać
aerial
się w czasie.
photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
To chyba samo lata. Ja tu nic nie robię.
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a razorback.
No to... Tutaj chyba już wszyscy.
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones. Otter power? I'm so not there. Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot, so I better get back to my dorm.
Gdzie jest mój pokój? Jest to jakaś mapka? Chyba nie. A tu jeszcze jakieś ludzie do pogadania.
Clever. Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
Somebody needs to take that prick down.
He'll take himself down.
Yeah, history always proves that, right? Just wait for justice, you sheeple.
Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Może pan Kappa.
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
Trafiłem.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
Po prostu
I'd
nazwisko
be
mi
honored,
śmieszyło.
sir. These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
Come on, Logan, bring it, bro. Yeah!
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive.
Trzeba z tymi dwoma debilami
No, bro.
porozmawiać.
You can't take a picture. You gotta wait till Friday's game.
Ojej, on jest większym debilem niż myślałem. A ten? Też debil?
Football, Max. Big football. Step away.
Też debil. No proszę.
Nice, bro.
Warren told me that totem is named Tobanga for a reason nobody knows.
A ona ciągle płacze, czy co? Ma takie oczy dziwne.
Hi, Kate.
Hey, Max.
You look down. You okay?
I'm kind of over humanity today. Sorry to be a drama queen.
Is there anything...
Max, I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
Depresja w tym wieku to normalne.
Howdy, Samuel.
Well, hello there.
What's up with these Rachel Amber posters?
Well, only she would know that, right?
I guess. It just makes the campus look sad.
You can't color over that sunlight.
Nice, bro.
What do you think happened to her?
Best not to dwell on the past. Samuel looks forward, like a clock.
Ma dziwny głos.
What was she like? She must have been popular.
Even sunlight can cast shadows. Rachel did both at once, you know. She was like a battery, positive and negative.
You knew Rachel?
How can you know a prism? You just stare in awe. Now I have to go paint windows.
See you later, Samuel.
And watch your step around here, Max. After I sweep, I paint.
Ten facet jest chyba pedofilem. Lepiej się odsunę.
Oh. Hi, Max.
How are you doing?
Fantastic. I'm by myself reading Chicklet. Pretty soon I'll be bonding with Victoria at the Vortex Club.
I think you're
Nie
better
rób
off
tego.
reading Chicklet.
Good point. Now if you'll excuse me.
One chyba nie czytają książek.
Oh, look, it's Max Caulfield, the selfie hoe of Blackwell. What a lame gimmick. Even Mark, Mr. Jefferson, falls for your wave hipster bullshit. The Daguerrean process, sir. You could barely even say that. I guess you got your meds filled.
Mam nadzieję, że będzie tutaj moment
Since you
wyboru, w
know
którym
all
będę
the
mógł ją
answers,
zabić.
I guess you have to find another way into the dorm. We ain't moving. Oh wait, hold that pose. So original. Don't worry, Max. I'll put a vintage filter on it right before I post it all over social medias. Now, why don't you go fuck your selfie?
Oh yes, Victoria. I'll get your bony ass out of my way. That's the first and last time I expect to hear that.
Sorry, no paparazzi allowed.
Gdzie jest moja... Aha. One mi blokują drogę
Keep
chyba.
walking, hippie.
Jakoś...
Okay, now where exactly is the sprinkler valve?
Zawór. Moim zadaniem chyba jest przegonienie dziewczyn ze schodów, tak? Żeby mógł się dostać do środka.
This main sprinkler valve looks easy enough to use. I must have missed something. I should rewind. This main sprinkler valve looks easy enough to use.
Jeszcze przed chwilą tu się świeciło użyj. A teraz już nie.
I could crank the sprinkler up and give Victoria and her clones incentive to beat it. I need to figure this out.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this!
Chill, Victoria. It's just water.
Yeah, water on my cashmere. Do you know how much this fucking outfit costs?
You look great.
I can't even chill on the steps.
Nice, bro.
I can't grab that. Samuel is way too close. I can't grab that. Samuel is way too close.
Ją chyba głowa boli, jak tak robię.
Okay, let's see if this works.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this!
Chill, Victoria. It's just water.
Yeah, water on my cashmere. Do you know how much this fucking outfit costs?
You look
Woda i tak była lepsza niż to, co zaraz na ciebie spadnie.
You okay, Victoria?
Oh, Samuel is sorry. Wet paint is not good for hair, nope. Sorry.
Get the hell away from me, weirdo!
Hold on. We'll get some towels. We'll be right back.
So move your ass before I drive.
It worked. Don't mess with Max, bitches.
Nice.
O, pośmiejmy się z niej.
Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
Mogę ją pocieszyć. Ciekawe, może zmienię jej nastawienie do mnie wtedy.
I am sorry. That's an awesome cashmere coat.
It was. But there'll be another.
Well, you always seem to know how to pick the right outfits.
I do have some talent. Mr. Jefferson told me.
I've seen your pictures. You have a great eye. Richard Avedon-esque.
He's one of my heroes. Thanks, Max.
No proszę, jednak może być miła.
I hope those sluts get me a towel before they hang a sign on me. You deserve a better shot. Sorry about blocking you and the go fuck your selfie.
That was mean, but pretty funny.
Już nie chcę jej zabić.
Just one of those days, you know?
I know exactly what you mean, Victoria. I'll see you later.
Au revoir.
Victoria probably played me. I should have played her. Better get to my room before I find Warren.
Szybko biegnijcie z ręcznikami, bo was szefowa zwolni i wyrzuci z grupy. Z grupy dla frajerów. Dobrze. To jest zapisane chyba, tak? W tym momencie zakończymy sobie ten odcinek. Zapraszam na kolejny już niebawem. Cześć!